Hi, Warrior, it's Trapson here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today, we are outside of Maradon. Last episode, we completed the dungeon, guys. And today, we're going back in. Well, not to the dungeon, but outside of the dungeon. We have to kill the nameless prophet here, guys. Let's blow him up. Hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. It's fun completing Maradon and Zul'Farrak and all the quests done. Today we'll be turning in many of these quests. Probably not all of them because it's quite the trip to turn in all of them, but we'll turn in a few. And I want to complete the rest of the quests that we have for Maradon. There's only a few here. This guy's pretty strong, man. There we go. We got the Amulet of Spirits. Let's heal ourselves before this patrol comes. I guess we'll fight the patrol or maybe walk by it. There we go. Let's have a little drink here. And we now have the Amulet of Spirits, guys, which means we can combine all of these gems. Forces the spirits of the first con to manifest the physical world. So there we go. We're going to create the Amulet of Union. This will free up quite a bit of bag space. And there it is. A great deal of power radiates from the amulet. Okay, so let's try to sneak by everything here. No, not very sneaky, are we? Just keep on trying to sneak. Can't jump over that. Okay, so we have to go purple side. That's where the shadow shard fragments are located. Let's cleanse the festering rash off of us. Oh, there we go, the last 3 fragments. And then we'll probably have to leave here, turn in a few quests in Desolus. Let's go this way. Yeah, we have to turn the prize instructions here, and then I think we have to go down here to turn in Shadow Shard fragments. We'll try to get back into either ZF or Maradon, guys. There's quite a bit of loot in there. If we do Maradon again, though, I kind of want to just do Princess runs, but I wonder if we can actually find groups that actually want to do that. What Princess runs are, we use the Scepter of Celebris to open a portal, and then it brings us pretty close to where Princess Theragis is. Yeah, hopefully we make it, guys. Like 2 weeks now, and portal will be opening. Need 12 levels. Pretty much a level a day. But once we get to the 50s, we should level up pretty quick because there's quite a few dungeons there and quite a few quests as well. I wonder if we can queue up for any new dungeons. Yeah, we can get into Sunken Temple, guys. Not bad. Maybe we should look for Sunken Temple quests. today as well. Alright, now we just need one more. Get another food buff here. Yeah, let's see if there's any more sunken temple quests that we can pick up while we're out here. Quite a few for the Alliance. Jamalon the Prophet, I think that's out in it's in the Hinterlands. And then the God Hakar, that's connected to Screecher Spirits and Zul'Farrak, so we just have to keep doing that. Which means we have to turn in the Ancient Egg eventually, which is also in the Hinterlands. Into the Depths starts with the Sunken Temple. And then into Temple Hakar, Rhapsody's Tale. I wonder where that is. You pick that up in the Hinterlands as well. Seems like everything's connected to the Hinterlands. Oh, there we go. We got everything completed. Let's make our way out of here. So we will be making a trip to the Hinterlands again, guys. Probably in a few levels, or a level or two. Wait for this patrol. Or we can just run out. Probably. We'll dodge this acid spit, maybe. Right down here is where the portal goes. Show you guys. What the heck? Spawned he right on top of us? That was so weird. Yeah, use the scepter here. Okay, this is so weird. Just get out of here. Why is he spawning on top of us? I guess he like bugged out when we jumped down. Oh man, this is so weird. I'm telling you, they like kind of ruined the game by changing the client. Like, this is the worst classic client, or the worst client, WoW client that they have right now. So here it is, and then you can teleport into Maraudon from here. We're not going to do that though. But yeah, it's really buggy. On my bank alt, when I sell items and we get a bunch of stuff in the bank or in the mail, and you have like the open all mail, you click that and it just goes through like all your entire mailbox. It takes like I don't know 2 minutes, a long time to go through all the items. It's like one item at a time. It's like 1 2 3, next item 1 2 3. It used to be just like everything would just go into your bag, sell the gold and the items that didn't sell. Well, that's not that big of a deal, but it's just one of many like downgrades from the last client. They clearly have a lot to work on. Should I even... should just fight this guy. Should we try running out? I guess so. We'll try running out. Let's strafe out. Might get beat up though. We keep going. Seems like it could be a terrible idea. We have Lay on Hands and Bubble though, so we should be able to do it. I don't know how we got dazed when I was strafing. It's actually probably a terrible idea. Yeah, this idea is bad. It's not a good idea. This bubble lasts 10 seconds, though. Oh, they netted us. Freedom? Open the door? Will we get out, or will we have to lay on hands? Run! The horde are here. I'm gonna kill to a horde. Think they'll kill me? No. Too focused on summoning. What the heck? We just got sent to another layer? That's so weird. Very strange. Wonder why we got sent to another lair. You see how that happened? We were like seeing the horde there at the summoning stone. And then they just disappeared, and then another Tauren like spawns on top of us. Or I mean Centaur. But we're safe now. We still have lay on hands. We didn't have to use it. That was nice. Did have to use a health pot though. We were able to run out. We didn't have to fight our way out of there. Oh my gosh, these centaurs, man. I wonder why they never made them a playable race. Give ourselves wisdom. When I did the run, I should have put Devo Aura up. Would have helped quite a bit. Alright, so we have to go all the way down here, turn in the prize instructions, and then I assume down here to turn in this quest, or Seed of Life is here. I wonder where... Turn in Shadow Shard effect. Dustwall Marsh, nice. That's good. So we can turn in Tiara of the Deep and Shadow Shard fragments there. And then the other quest here, Necrum's Medallion, we have to go all the way to the Blasted Lands to turn that in. So we'll probably do that later. Maybe when we go to Sunken Temple, or if we ever have to make a trip down to Swamp of Sorrows, we'll turn that quest in. But after this, we'll hearth to Gadget Stand. We'll do a little bit of questing in Tanaris, or we'll queue up for a dungeon or something like that. See what happens. Should probably just queue up now. Do Marden, Zul'Farrak. I would do Sunken Temple. Maybe we could do it 2 times so we could queue up for it. It's just we don't have any of the quests. Oh, here we go. Let's turn this in.
I need no home to know I still have a place in this world.
Oh, nice. Mark of the Chosen.
Tribes will see. All of them, they fight amongst one another. And for what? Scraps left over by vultures. Land infested by the Legion, the Centaur should be proud of their heritage. It is just as noble as any night elves or orcsit.
Oh, look at all the horde here. Not a good layer that they layered me onto. Not a good layer at all. Hopefully TBC's not like this.
This is it, traveler. This is it. Now I can begin the great task of uniting the tribes.
And we got invited to a party. This guy just... Okay, whatever. It's all good. Should we do the Thirsty Goblin? I think this quest leads us to Hinterlands as well, so we'll pick it up because we will be going back there to pick up Sunken Temple quests.
I've got an idea, see? I've heard of some strange creatures called dew collectors that live to the southwest, and that they are able to store water in special glands. I think that if I could get one of these glands, I could create a drink that would quench my terrible thirst. Do you think you could help me, adventurer? Look for the Cactus Garden, adventurer. That's where you'll find the dew collectors.
We've got a position open for a temporary junior grade surveyor in the Gadgets and Water Company if you're interested. With the nomads seizing all our wells, we need to exploit more free sources of water. There is water to be had in the desert, but only to those smart enough to survey them first. Take this dowsing widget and tap a sample of the water by the pool near Sandsara Watch. It's right inside of the trolls around there. Bring the tapped widget back to me when you're done.
Looks like he's making a group. I'm not too sure if we're tanking or healing. Who knows? They're heading there now. I'll be honest, guys, I kind of just want a quest. Because then, like, I don't know. If the episode would be so long. Yeah, I'm probably just going to quest, guys. Yeah, we're just going to quest for today. We'll get into a dungeon next episode. 'Cause I don't want to end the episode. It's like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? We go to the dungeon. Okay, new episode. And then if I do the episode in the dungeon's going to take like an hour. Maybe. So we'll just do some questing out here. We'll try using wisdom today, guys. Instead of the might buff. Maybe the mana regen is worth it. Yeah, I kind of just want a quest today. Maybe this is a terrible idea. We'll get ganked by a horde the entire time, but we'll see what happens. And there we go, Mark of the Chosen. All stats increased by 25. We finally have a trinket, guys. Has a 2% chance when struck in combat of increasing all stats by 25. For 1 minute. It's a long time. It's a pretty awesome trinket. It's like 25 strength, 25 int, 25 armor, spirit, agility. I was recommended earlier to use wisdom instead of might. It makes sense, then you don't really run out of mana as much or as often. We'll give it a try, but we are missing out on 138 attack power, which is quite a bit. But it might be better. We'll use this. Scroll of Intellect. 12 Intellect for 30 minutes. And after we do a little bit of questing, we'll head back to Gadgetan. We'll head over to Dustwall Marsh. I'll turn in a few quests that we have left. Try to hit level 47 this episode. Nice, got a superior healing potion. I might just make my own group, because I can tank and heal, right? So if you do that, you can kind of just make your own group. So I'm probably just going to do that. See if we can find like a healer or a tank in the queue. And then we'll just group up with them and find 3 DPS. 3 DPS is pretty easy to find. We'll be on the lookout for... What's his name? Yeah, Khalif Scorpidsting. Probably have a few... He has like a few rogues traveling with him that are stealth. Not too sure how we should deal with him. Maybe we should switch to Prod if we see him. So we can sustain the damage that we're going to take by the rogues. Just AoE them all down. And then we get to try out our new Thrash Blade. I want to get that enchanted. Pretty nice one-hander. Got it from a quest in Maradon. 35.2 damage per second. And chance on hit grants an extra attack on your next swing. So it has like a built-in Wind Fury. This is a dangerous place in hardcore. I almost died here on my warrior. A few times, actually. A lot of patrolling pirates. I think even as a prop paladin, if we pulled Khalif Scorpidsting, we'd probably want wisdom up instead of might. Kings would be a good one, but I don't have kings. I decided not to take it. But you can get that in the protection tree. Pretty chill out here, though. Not much ganking going on, even though we're probably outnumbered here. It looked like Gadgetan was full of horde. Is that Khalif? No, another thief. Got another scroll of intellect. We'll try Smite here. And see what Might's... If Might is better. If we kill them even faster. We should. It's 115 attack power. It's a lot. It's like more than any item gives us. That could be more than all of our items put together. Yeah, we hit him pretty hard there. With that Seal of Command proc. Try to keep this vengeance going. He parried us. Or we just need a few more bandits. Maybe we'll look for a Caliph here. Two bandits here, nice. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think Might's better. You don't really get hits like that with Wisdom. Look at that. This huge hit. But we will have to drink more. Should probably get a food buff as well. Oh, let's see if we can find Caliph. There's the rogues. What level are they? 44. Usually patrols up here. He's probably fighting him now. No, he's fighting a rogue. Blood Elf Paladin. Assume that Blood Elf Paladin probably killed him. There's Caliph right there. Wonder if he's got everybody around. We'll just fight him. Yeah, he's got two. We'll just try to burn Caliph down. See if it works. I have a health pot. We'll use one of our better ones still. There we go, Cleave down, get his head. Consecration doesn't do that much. It does quite a bit, but I think it would do more. We can kill this guy before we die. Do I have to bubble or lay on hands? Hopefully not. Nice, you didn't have to lay on hands or bubble. The well-fed 4 stam, 4 spirit buff made quite the difference there. How much did... Consecration did 1.1k damage, not bad. Okay, good. Paladin took that mob off our hands. What sword does this Paladin have? See that sword? What the heck is that? I wish I could speak to him. It looks pretty cool. I've never seen that before. There's a bandit. Horde are pretty chill out here. Like, no one even attacked us yet. It's a mage. Or priest, actually. I wonder if TBC will be like that. Probably not. I think the first week of TBC will be a lot of world PvP. Maybe not, though, because a lot of people just want to hit 70 as fast as they can, so maybe not. Depends how fast you level. If you level pretty quick, you can get ahead of the pack, and you probably won't experience much world PvP, but if you kind of take your time, you'll experience quite a bit, which will be us. Be the second half of that. And then there will be a bunch of people who hit 70, and then they'll world PvP when they don't really have much to do. But I don't think it'll be that bad, but we'll see. And even if it is, you're having a rough time on a layer, you can just swap layers and it'll get better. Alright, so we're going to turn in these 2 quests. I think we turn in Water Pouch Bounty, too. Do we have 5? We have 8. This might get us 47.
What's up? Now, that's what I call efficiency. You've helped thin out the Nomads' numbers enough now that we can start to think about how we can win back those water wells. The Gadgets and Water Company thanks you for your help, but we're far from done in dealing with those
level 47
Nomads. Listen close. Here's what we need next. We need you to take on the stronger ranks of the Waste Wander Nomads now. You've done a good job thus far, but if we are to take back those water wells, then it only makes sense to do it against as few Nomads as possible. This time around, we need you to take down their rogues, assassins, and shadow mages. You'll find them east and southeast of here. I'm not going to lie to you. They're a nasty lot. Do this for us, though, and we'll be on our way to taking back what is rightfully ours.
Finally, justice is served. You have struck a mighty blow against these vile nomads. With Scorpid Sting's demise, this might be just the thing to finally push those squatters off of Gadgetson's water wells. By the authority of the Gadgetson Water Company, I gladly award you with this bounty. You've done a great service for us all.
Greetings, adventurer. The name's Luglunket, and we've got an important job for you if you're up for it. Huzzah! Nothing would please me more as a seasoned spigot operator to take any Waste Wander water pouches you might find out in the desert. That's our water anyway. The Nomads have just stolen it is all. The Gadgetson Water Company will offer you an official care package for every 5 you turn in. Most importantly, though, you're helping Gadgetson help itself.
Excellent! The more water pouches we're able to reclaim, the further away from disaster we'll all be. Keep them coming, and I will be sure to reward you for every 5 water pouches you bring me.
Alright, so there we go. We actually had 3 talents. I just didn't notice that, maybe because we were tanking. And we got 5 out of 5 vengeance now, which gives us 5% bonus to physical and holy damage you deal for 30 seconds. After dealing a critical strike from a weapon, spell, or ability. It stacks up to 3 times, so you get 5% bonus physical and holy damage, or 15% I mean, if we stack it 3 times. And then we got Repentance, which is a crowd control effect, I believe. Puts the enemy target in a state of meditation, incapacitating them for 6 seconds. Any damage caused will awaken the target. Only works against humanoids. And that allowed us to get Fanaticism, or to start ranking it up. Increases the critical strike chance of all judgment capable of a critical hit by 3%. And reduces threat caused by all actions by 6%, except when under the effect of Righteous Fury. So I guess we could get that up to 15% eventually. 15% increased crit strike chance. And then if we're critting more, we're getting more stacks of Vengeance. So they kind of work together. I was thinking about taking Sanctified Judgment because it returns mana to you. It's pretty good. But then you're missing out on the damage bonus of Vengeance and Fanaticism. I wonder how many more talents we need to get Crusader Strike. Looking forward to that. It's an instant strike that causes 110% weapon damage and refreshes all judgments on the target. Kind of running out of ability space. I need to set another bar up here.
Light be well met, adventurer. We must be brief because there is much to do. These are perfect, adventurer. I actually had other adventurers return from there also, and
I'll
from
take
them
this
I
one.
was able to fashion these. Please feel free to take one for your hard work, and thank you again for more samples to study.
All right, there we go. We also got a Gadgetstan Water Company box. Got a pumpkin, a health pot, some moonberry juice. All right, so let's head over here, and we'll turn in Tiara of the Deep. I wish paladins had water walking like shamans, man. I know DKs eventually get that as well. It's an awesome ability. That's one thing about switching specs all the time. We have 5 talents actually for our broad tree. Wonder what we'll take. Keep ranking up one-handed weapon specialization, increases damage by a couple more percentages. Try to get Avenger's Shield. I wasn't gonna get Avenger's Shield because I was gonna focus more on eventually getting a Sanctity. But we'll do Avenger's Shield spec and we'll check it out.
Light, your errand must mean much, adventurer, to draw you so deep into the marsh.
Nice shoulders.
Wonderful. You found it. And what's just as important, Velratha no longer has it. Thank you, adventurer. I am forever in your debt. And if I sounded a little mean before, pay it no mind. You'll find me a much nicer person to those who haven't stolen from me.
Yeah, our big bad pauldrons are better. We didn't have those on. Need to update this. But there we go, guys. Not bad. Turned in quite a few quests. It's a warrior. I think he's not going to attack us. And next episode, we'll be in a dungeon. We'll try to get into the Zul'Farrak or Maradon or something like that. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.